EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Los Angeles Rams.
To kick off for the Rams.
Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen, Joshua Carty will get it underway. Off we go from Southern California. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped up at the line to begin this ball game.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 23, here's second down and 9. Man in motion is Coleman. Purdy now on second down. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Third down and 9. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. Lambert Smith to return it. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Okay, ready?
From the 39, here's a first and 10.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Come on. Set.
He'll look to throw. This is caught down that right sideline. Still going. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Rams. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. Good. And the Rams will take a 7-0 lead.
49ers nothing. Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
Here's Carney now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. The return is Ricky Pearsall. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
On first and 10, Purdy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Braden Fisk in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Watkins motioning over. Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. That's taken in. Keon Coleman. And he's out of bounds. Gain of about 10, so that'll help as they get set to face a 3rd down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Kittle is the man in motion. On 3rd down, it's Purdy. Open man, right side. He's got it. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Niners first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4. But usually, that's a holding penalty. Now it's McCaffrey. Finding space inside the 40. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. That pickup good for 29 yards.
First down, San Francisco.
There's a combination of footwork and vision. His ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
That's the man from Oregon. This is Jordan James. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
On on second down. Purdy. That is caught at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
San Francisco.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. A return now from the 4. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, set. Bronco 80. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly and in caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Gravity lying.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
Here's a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 3.
Down. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
They'll look to throw yet again. A very quick throw there, but it's not on the same page in his target. That's incomplete.
Incomplete.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Red. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
From the gun, they'll go with blue. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, L.A.
It's a gain of 16.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
Let's go now. 6.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And he's in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, L.A.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
The kick is good. Makes the score Rams 14, 49ers 7. Joshua Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
Here's Carney now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Pearsall going to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
He'll go play action. Purdy. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Quick throw, taken in. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And he'll have the 1st down. They'll get him up around the 37.
And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these 3rd downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play caller gets a fresh set of downs to work with, there's just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep and go to score.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. They run once more with McCaffrey. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He's brought down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
We are through 1. The Rams out to the early lead. We're back in Southern California in a moment. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up. Now Purdy. Going right, it's taken in, and they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
A gain of 14.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Man in motion is Coleman. On the handoff, this is James. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Jalen Jones there on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 46, Here's 2nd and 8.
Get set. Get set.
Out of the guns, here's Purdy. That's to the left side and taken in by Coleman. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Third down, 3 to go.
Outside.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
It's a gain of 6.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up 1st downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there, but that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Get set. Get set.
Now Purdy. That's the versatile Jordan James. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, 49ers.
Outside. 18. Watch out. Up.
Here's McCaffrey. He's to the 10. And he's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown. 49ers.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
On is Moody to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the 49ers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. He'll start at the 4. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Come on, set! 60 Bison, 60 Bison!
On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Get it! Hawk 70, Hawk 70!
Back to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. What a year. Catch number 95 on the season.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard
Really nice
line.
job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Ready,
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
ready.
The RPO. That one is complete. He's to the 15. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game. And now 15 for the year. And that is number 2. Great. He is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the win.
Here's Carney now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Here's Saul, going to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Get set.
Throwing on 1st down is Purdy. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. He shows off a little footwork, winding his way for a run of 8.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
3rd down and 9.
Get set. 18. Watch out.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. This one complete, right side. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
They'll run the draw with James. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. 1st down, 49ers.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Here's 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, headed left. Purdy using the pop pass. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this 1st half. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Get set.
From the gun, it's Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Third down and 3. Throwing is Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
To George Kittle.
Purdy to Kittle for the Niners' first down.
San Francisco.
Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Get set.
Straight ahead is James. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Now a timeout Rams, it's number 2. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
2nd and 8 at the Rams' 18-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. The Rams use their 3rd and final timeout to talk things over before 3rd down. A run here with McCaffrey. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Let's go now.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now screen set up for Blue. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 12 yards on the gain. That's good for a quick first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
On the ground, it's Blue. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down.
At the 50-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the 50, he'll set him to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Third and 7.
Come on, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
He'll drop to throw. Nakua snags it over the middle. That's number 40 on the season for him.
Gain of 11. And the Rams first down.
Ready? Let's go. Cowboy 80. Go.
On 2nd and 10, though, try to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Ready?
It is 3rd and 10.
Go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
Now they'll set up to throw. Forced to his right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Really nice sequence of plays here defensively, not only to force the 3rd and long, but then you really take away all of the quarterback's options downfield, left him with nothing really else to do, but to just simply throw that one away. Before every game, we see these kickers. They have a very set and clear routine. They're down there on the field a lot of the times when they're working through it. They start in close, and then they work their way progressively back towards midfield. They end up taking the last couple kicks right around the logo, and that routine certainly paid off here.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Oh, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Yeah, he'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready up. Ready. 18 Cardinal.
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw. His throw left side is complete. And will mark him down just shy of the 40. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready.
He'll look to throw. Into space at the 45. Now he's loose again. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. That is a big play for L.A. And even 50 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open. Short throws turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close.
Panther 60.
Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 49ers' 9-yard line.
Okay, ready? Liking,
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. A 2nd effort, and he is in. Tyron Williams. Touchdown, Rams.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half.
Makes the score Rams 31, 49ers 17. Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
Here's Carney now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Here's Saul, gonna return it. Crazy. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Back, check it out, back. Get set.
To throw on 1st down is Purdy. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd and 10. Purdy will give it to McCaffrey on the draw.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Third down, they need 5. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Open man, left side, he's got it. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. In middle, he's got to complete to Coleman. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
First down, 49ers.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down. Here's Purdy. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. That is caught. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. A big play and a much-needed one as well. An even 40 yards.
Simply put, you just have to be more disciplined along the back end, Mike, especially when you're playing against a quarterback like this. I mean, his ability to identify mismatches so quickly and then target them with the ball, you've got to take away that space, change up your looks, and as a result now, they're going to test your red zone defense.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Moody now for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers will cut the deficit to 7.
31. 49ers 24.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return.
On the set.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
They'll start this on the ground with Brew. Finding room at the 35. Down the sideline, past the 40. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 79 yards. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead.
And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. He gets free. Past the 40. To the 20. And And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The blocked extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense.
Joshua Carty to kick off for the Rams.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Here's Saul, going to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
On 2nd down, Purdy. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Kittle is the man in motion. On 3rd down, it's Purdy. That's going to be intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Big Lion. 70. 60.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he'll take this one in. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, L.A. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
Here's Saul, going to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Purdy to throw. He'll step up and run, and he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
2nd and inches. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. A pass caught right side by Coleman. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of
Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23.
Great pre-snap identification by the quarterback, realizing that the blitz was coming and exactly where the soft spot in the defense would be. He's able to put that slant route right on the front shoulder pad of his receiver. Leads to a real nice run after catch and brings up first down.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 36-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 3. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's hauled in once again. It's Ayuk. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
18 on the play.
That one good for 18 yards and to the 18-yard line. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Man in motion is Coleman. Throwing again is Purdy. That is caught. And the 49ers are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Purdy going to keep this one himself, and he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
2nd and goal.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. McCaffrey will score. Touchdown, 49ers.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
33.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
28-yard line.
Panther Street! Panther Street! Get it?
A give. Here comes Blue. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Ready, set. Back. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Third and 10.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Back to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Nick Bosa. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. Well, 4th down, the Rams will send out Ethan Evans to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
Now Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Would have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league. And when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Now Purdy. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have a Niners 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and The age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
On play action, here's Purdy. That is brought in at the 10, and he'll be out of bounds. Down around the 40. About 19 yards on that one. And they're in business. It's first and goal. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Here's James. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A gain of 7 brings up second and goal.
Second and goal. They'll look to run with McCaffrey. And he's got another one. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
All right, now, what can the Niners do as they face a big two-point conversion here? He's going to try to do it himself. And he cannot get in. The try for 2 comes up empty, so unable to get within a field goal. The difference remains 5. Looking to double up here, score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Ready?
They run straight ahead with blue. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Cougar knife. Ready.
They'll look to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. He's into the clear again. And he will score again. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and it adds up to 16 now on the season. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Rams will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Joshua Carty to kick off for the Rams.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Pearsall going to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Purdy. Into the hands of Coleman. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And, man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. They pick up 17 through the air. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
San Francisco.
This hasn't been his best game by any means, but what I really like, Mike, is regardless of the score, regardless of the time of the game, he is out there battling. He's doing everything in his power to chip away and see if he can get his team back in this game here in the 4th quarter. They've got to find a way to capitalize in this drive. Continue to cut into that deficit. Every possession is critical. Take advantage when you have the ball.
Stoppage here. One of the 49ers is down. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. From the 33, here's 2nd and 4.
Get set. 18.
To the right side, this is McCaffrey. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
First and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. There's that man again. Another catch. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
2nd and 6 coming up.
Get set.
To throw, Purdy. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, 49ers.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So time here for the onside kick just in front of the 2-minute warning. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. They'll run it with Williams, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Here's a 2nd and 9.
70 Timberwolves. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll drop to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Third and 2. Here we go.
Come on, set. 70 Lions.
The Rams use their 3rd and final timeout and talk things over before 3rd down.
Ready, set. Here we go. Hey, check that, street.
A run with Blue. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
I think the decision of whether or not you kick the field goal or keep your offense on the field, Mike, comes down to, do you have a play on your call sheet you love? Do you have a critical down, 4th down play that you know is going to work? Because if you do, now's the time to dial it up, be aggressive, and extend this drive.
So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Here's Saul, going to return it. And he'll get as much as he can, protecting the football as he dives to the ground.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Now McCaffrey. And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt. There's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
They need 2. Here's Purdy. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Here we go. This is 4th down. Here's Purdy. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the 49ers first down. As this defense can't come up with the play they needed, they surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down. Here's Saul, the man in motion. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. Now on 2nd and long.
Cougar 19.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side.
So often, sacks, especially on 1st down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
Ready.
Needing to convert here on 3rd and inches. He'll look to throw. He's got his man. That's Coleman. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10.
Cowboy 80.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. So it's a win here for the Rams. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Rams are victorious as we say so long from SoFi.